Guys, so today we have here with me Vishakha, who is one of our students from our job coaching program. And recently she has done what I call Mission Impossible, right? She has done extremely well. And the moment she told me the news, I'm just over the moon. I'm just so happy. So I'm bringing her in today so she can share with you her story, how this whole thing was possible and how she was able to land such a great job. So Vishaka, for those who do not know about you, can you just quickly introduce yourself, who you are, study?
Hi everyone. So myself Vishakha. I was a graduate from Latrobe back in 2021 November, and you can see like there was quite a gap, and I joined Leo like 2 months back, and I was at the stage when I actually left everything. I stopped working everywhere, and I was like, I really need to get my job. So that's when we met, and I started. I enrolled with Leo.
Okay, so Vishaka, now before we go through into the details, how this program helps you, can you tell them like what your struggle when you apply for jobs? Like how many jobs did you apply before you joining us? How many jobs?
Around 150 to 200 nearly.
Wow, about 200 jobs.
Yes.
And what are the usual response you got from the employer when you apply for those?
Like that automated reply you always get, thanks for applying, and we'll get back to you, we'll keep your resume within the system, and all this, that's all.
And how does that make you feel, Vishaka, when you keep hearing rejection, how does that make you feel?
Actually at once I was like, might be in Australia it's very hard to get a professional job, and I think I'll never be, I'll just be working in hospitality or somewhere, like might be at a good position, but not like my professional job. That's what I thought for a while.
So you feel very disappointed. You feel very depressed.
Yep.
So now obviously then you join our program and all that. But
yes,
after you join us, like, can you tell everybody what are some of the mistakes that you realize that you have been making before?
Okay. So guys, the first and the foremost important thing I would say is like the constant push. I think I required it too much, because if you are in your comfortable zone, you are earning and you feel like, oh, it's okay, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it today. So, that's where you have to get rid of. And then obviously Leo was the one who was like, oh, what is your progress? Did you apply something, or did you speak to anyone? So these were the things which really kept me on going. Otherwise, I'm a person, I apply and then I'll sit for another day and wait for their reply.
So obviously you were in your comfort zone, right? You were in your comfort zone at that time.
Yep.
You were working in some hospitality job, right?
Yes. I was a manager there. So it was okay. But again, it was not something up to the satisfaction. So yes, I was thinking to get a professional job, but again, I was earning and it was all right. So, it was very difficult to move from that comfortable zone.
Yes. Anybody here relates to her? So you guys in your comfort zone, you make some good money. So you're like, nah, I'm fine doing these odd jobs. And you just don't want to make a change. You got your everyday shift, 9 to 5. You work in Woolies, life is good, right? So when was the time when you like, enough is enough? I have to get a professional job. I have to work as a civil engineer. When was that moment?
My husband, he always whenever we used to talk about our professional job, he was the one who was like, you don't deserve this. You shouldn't be doing this. It's okay, you're getting money, but again, see your future. You studied too hard. And also, that was one of the, I would say, convincible person who made me feel like, no, I can actually get the job. And then obviously with Leo, he was the second person. Oh, no, you have capability, go for it, talk to people and all. Yeah.
Very good. Now, probably the last two questions, Vishaka. So I guess you have learned so much from the program, and we have helped you a lot. But if we have to summarize into the top 3 takeaways you got from our program, what would they be? The top 3 takeaways.
Okay. So first of all, the pitch. So, the pitch is very important. And obviously Leo will get it customized for you according to your previous experience or graduate role or XYZ, whatever you need. And second thing is like, you have to be confident enough to talk to people. And that's what I actually learned. For my first call, I was like, literally, my hands were shivering. I was like, oh my God, what will I talk? I don't know anything. So yes, that confidence by making call with Leo And obviously then practicing ourselves is one of the things I was that worked very well for me. And
Mm,
I am personally confident meeting people. And I guess that's what I chose in this all scenario. I did mostly walk-ins by myself, meeting the directors and all and all.
mm,
So obviously that is one of the part of Leo's program. But yes, that was the most comfortable zone for me then of calling as well. So I choose for walking into the company. And yes, I got 3 offers and I'm still deciding where to actually not deciding, kind of decided what to go for now. So yes,
mm.
and they were all walk-ins and no job was advertised. And obviously people were quite impressed. I would say I'm very happy that I have the capability to actually impress the directors or the engineers, which I was
Mm.
thinking might be, oh, I don't know what job I'll get or no.
Obviously, I'm not sure if you guys, let me just backtrack a little bit, guys. So what Vishaka has done was she was doing what I teach her, which was 90% of the jobs are not advertised. So that's one of the things that I teach her. Vishaka, tell everybody that how important when you know that 90% jobs are not advertised and how you actually got 3 jobs you got actually none of them are advertised.
Actually, yes. So guys, yes, none of the job was advertised. And even I applied for the jobs that were advertised and I got interviewed for like 2 of them. But they were because I was in Victoria and I said I am in Victoria and they were in Brisbane. So, and even Leo taught us to tell the fake address, but it just skipped from my mind. And I told them that it's in Victoria, that I'm in Victoria and the job is in Brisbane. So that's where I got my first refusal from one of the jobs which was advertised. Otherwise, went to 10 companies in Brisbane and I got 2 offers from Brisbane, and 10 companies in Melbourne. I got offer from 1.
Very good, very good. So you guys hearing what she said? So what happened was in the 90%, the way we get job is different. We don't apply on Seek and LinkedIn.
Yeah.
The issue with Seek and LinkedIn is it is very, very competitive.
Yes.
And that's what happened with Vishaka before this program was that when she applied on Seek and LinkedIn, every time she apply, she will hear people who got more experience than her got the job.
Exactly.
And that's why,
yes,
yeah, tell me.
I got both 3 of the jobs, no network, nothing. It was just my, I would say it was just my own self that I went and talked to people and tried to meet the directors or the engineers. So reference does help you, but again, don't rely on references. You have to be yourself.
Exactly. Now that is very important point, guys. A lot of you guys are misunderstanding. You think that you got to have references or you got to have networks. It's just play a very small part to this whole 90% game. So Vishaka, how important it is that I keep pushing you, I keep motivating you, and I teach you how to pitch yourself confidently to the employer. Does that help you a lot when you go to see employers?
Yes, definitely. So, I went to this company I will actually work with. I just went on the door and it was around 4 o'clock. They were just to shut the door and he actually interviewed me just on the door. So I wasn't even prepared. So you have to be actually confident. If that was an engineer, operations manager actually, and he just interviewed me on the door and he was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And then, this happened. He didn't see me that followed day. But again, I went back to Brisbane to meet him again on Monday. So again, if things has to go the right way, you will not even know, what's happening and when happening. You can be interviewed on the door as well.
Obviously. Yeah. And how important is follow-up, Vishaka? Last question here. How important is follow-up?
Yes. So I have this company one in Melbourne. So I went there as a walk-in and I gave interview on Tuesday, this back Tuesday. And that person actually said me that I'm so impressed. People do come in, but you were the only one who kept constant following us, but not annoying us. So, one of the, again, thing as you told, how we have to follow up, but not annoy people. So actually, they were 5 people and they all interviewed me for half an hour or so, and quite impressed. Just because I did try, obviously, I was just maintaining a relationship with them. Even I was in Brisbane, they called me and then I managed to say them, oh, sorry, I'm out and all this. And then they gave me the second date again to meet me. So yes, constant following up is again. So I came back from Brisbane and then I called him again. I'm like, I am in Melbourne now, and I'm happy to meet whenever you are available. And also, yes, that things helps a lot. You have to keep in contact with people, but in a nicer way.
Of course, of course. So that is another thing, guys, that I teach Vishakha as well, which is I teach her how to follow up. Because a lot of you guys, when you apply, first of all, you don't follow up, right? Let's be honest. You just apply and you wait and you finger cross. Who here do that? Most of you, that's what you do. And that was you before this as well, Vishakha, isn't right? You apply, but you never follow.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And even I had one more job. I had one more job. I applied. And if I would have followed up, I am sure I should have got it. But because I had already things going in my mind, so I just let it be myself, because I was like, I can't decide among 4 or 5 jobs. So yes, if I would have followed up with that 2 proposals as well, might be there can be a possibility that I must have 4 or 5 options now. So yes, following up is very important. You have to show people how interested and how keen you are to get the job.
Now let's make it clear, because a lot of people, I think they might misunderstand. They might think that you have a lot of experience in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Is that the
so
case?
No, guys, I don't have any experience. I was working in hospitality from the time I came in from Australia. So I was like a chef manager for 3 years now. So that's all I did. So I had no experience, and with the PR as well. So the company I got, they were not concerned about PR, and they didn't even ask me. So to be true, they are not even concerned about PR. All they need is your, I would say, your determination and your interest to work with them, and obviously to fit in their culture is the most important thing.
Obviously. Last question, Vishakha, and then let you go. Is that for those who are watching this right now, would you recommend them to join our job coaching program? And if yes, why do you think they should invest in our service?
Okay, guys, I know it's a very big thing. Like when we have to spend money, we think, oh, will it be worth of it or no? But I would say go for it. You won't regret spending whatever money you go for the silver package or something, because you're gonna learn a lot, and this will boost your confidence. And I'm saying you, I had no money after I gave to Leo, and then I had to go back to my country because of some reasons. Literally, I booked flight, taking money from my friends. But again, it's worth it. I got a good package, I would say, what I wasn't expecting with everything I should have imagined. So yes, once you land your job, I'm not saying it's entirely money, but yes, once you get to the thing you are actually looking for, it will be worth spending every penny of that.
Thank you so much, Vishakha. I'm so happy. And how does that make you feel now that eventually you get a good job? Are you happy?
Yes. I'm very happy. I have to join it. I have to start it from 10th July because they were waiting for this financial year to go and all.
Wow.
And guys, yes, one more thing. Sorry, Leo, I am just talking in between, but I got so many good connections on LinkedIn. They were not known to me, they had nothing to do with me. But then again, they recommended me in their companies, and they were being very, I would say, helpful. I got 3 to 4 people who actually referred me in their companies, even though I haven't landed there. But again, make contacts. So yes, you will definitely get some good contacts as well.
Wow. So you actually use the LinkedIn template we teach you, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining in, Vishakha.